person. Did you hear Matt Cooper with that blowjob he gave him on radio? What about the Irish media? What are they? Prostitutes! Prostitutes! The Irish whore media! They're not here to ask hard questions to those in power. No, they're here to rub their little tummies and keep on their little hard agenda day in, day out, day in, day out. They want to introduce this, and what are we going to call? Concerned parents bring it up. Homophobes, bigots, Neanderthals. No. We are Irish patriots. We are parents who will stand up for our kids, and nobody will stand against us. And let's look, John brought up there, Ellie Barnes. How deep it is it in official Ireland? Ellie Barnes. Educate and celebrate. Yeah, speaking at an INTO conference in Wexford in February, telling teachers, Irish teachers, not to tell parents what they're teaching, not to write letters home, cover it up, keep it quiet, just between ourselves. We get the kids and then we do what we want. We get them in private and then we do what we want. We get them in the classroom and then we do what we want. Well, you know what? If the Greens and those perverts, the Green Party and Sinn Féin, they got 99% of the vote tomorrow in an election. If they got 99% and they wanted to impose an ideology and teaching programs on our kids, do you know what we would tell them? Go fuck yourself! The Irish Constitution was brought in 1937. It was a time of fascism and communism and state authority. And that Constitution was to protect the individual, the family, unions, the churches, other institutions from the untrammeled power of the state and the government. So whatever they say, we have the natural rights as outlined in our Constitution to be the sole deciders of the ethos of our children's education. So we can tell them, go fuck yourselves! Sorry, my French. So, official Ireland, that's the way they are. So I would ask you, the only thing they understand, politicians, most of them are, vast majority of them are scum of the earth in Ireland. They're the biggest cowards, they hate our country. They're happy to have our laws imposed from Brussels, in the north from London. They're morons! Write, email, go and meet every TD, and you tell them, we're not going to have your crap rammed down our throat or our children's throat about gender recognition, about your RSE programs. No, we're the parents. They're not the state's kids, they're our kids. So get your hands off our kids. 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 Get your hands off our kids!
Get your hands off our kids! Get your hands off our kids! Get your hands off our kids!
Good girls. That's good. We've got a few solos here. Right. Wait there. No, I can't even read it. I'm too vain to put on glasses. So I would ask you, the only thing politicians understand is you take money off the bastards or you take votes off them. So you've got a choice of parties. I'm president of the Irish Freedom Party. I've got the best suit, so vote for me! Tell you one thing. The only thing they understand is you take votes off them. So get politically involved. What party you join is your choice. Oh my God, did I say your choice? I hate that phrase. Yeah, and when they say, yeah, they're against child abuse, they're lying through their teeth because I told you, if they're in favour of abortion and dismembering kids in a mother's womb, they are in favour of child abuse. And when they want to bring in, sorry, excuse me, but if this gender recognition, So they want to introduce legislation They want to introduce legislation for a legal process to allow children under 16 to change their gender. Right? So they are in favour of, without your consent, allowing your child to be, their genitals to be mutilated. Who's in favour of that? Nobody! Never allow it. Never allow it. So I'll say, because I don't want to hog the microphone, I'll bring on the other speaker, but get involved politically. Tell the TDs that you're going to take the votes off them. You're going to vote for an alternative political party. Only then will they change their tune. And just one last thing. We would expect that the Catholic Church and the bishops would stand up and defend the ethos of their school, but they will do nothing. They're cowards, they're dead men walking. Don't depend on a politician. Don't depend on these current crop of Catholic bishops, as they may call themselves. They're a farce. You, parents of Ireland, have to stand up and to protect your kids. Don't rely on anybody else. Don't rely on a politician. Don't rely on a bishop. You can stand up and protect your own kids. So get your hands off. Get your hands off our kids. Get your hands off our kids. Get your hands off our kids. Okay. Right, Paddy. I've done my bit. Right, everybody, I'd like to introduce you. This good-looking man here. Look at that for his shirt. My God,